Things most tourists miss to see in India. India, from extraordinary cuisine to mind-blowing history, culture and sacred temples, India is definitely written in many travelers' bucket lists. Here are some unique things you should see in India. Number 1. Jatayu Earth Center. Jatayu Earth Center is a park and tourism center in Kollam district of Kerala, India. Kerala is situated on the southwestern side of India. Kerala is the 13th largest Indian state by population. Malayalam is the most widely spoken language, and is also the official language of the state. Jatayu Earth Center stands at an altitude of 1200 feet above the sea level. It holds the distinction of having the world's largest bird sculpture, which is of Jatayu, which according to Hindu epic Ramayana, Jatayu is a mythical bird who has the form of a vulture or eagle. According to Ramayana, when Ravan kidnapped Sita, wife of Lord Sri Rama, and tried to take her to his kingdom Lanka, Jatayu, the huge bird opposes, and result in a battle between them. In the war, Ravan slit Jatayu's one wing, and escaped to Lanka with Sita. With a fatal wound, Jatayu falls on top of a big rock. Later Rama found wounded Jatayu, and he passed the message and died on the laps of Rama. Hence, the rock got the name Jatayu Para. Inside the Jatayu bird sculpture, you'll find various rooms and exhibition spaces, and there is even an observation deck inside the head where you can get a bird's eye view of the surrounding landscapes. There are also plenty of other interesting activities for the tourists, such as rock climbing, rappelling, paintball, and rifle shooting. There is also an Ayurvedic resort nearby as well as a museum. Number 2. Manjarbad Fort. Manjarbad Fort is a star fort located in the Hassan district in the Indian state of Karnataka. It was built in 1792 by Tipu Sultan, the then ruler of Mysore, using French military architects. The fort is located on a hill at an elevation of 3,241 feet. This gives a clear and commanding view of the surroundings. There are 150 steps to climb to reach the top. The enchanting beauty of nature can only be perceived by standing on the fort wall and taking a look at the surroundings. The octagonal star-shaped fort is situated close to the town's bus station. It is maintained by the Archaeological Survey of India. The fort boasts of the sprawling hillscape and green valleys around. The fort, as built and existing, is an 8-pointed star. It was built as a frontier to store ammunition. Manjarbad Fort was used as a protection for Tipu Sultan's army against the British. It boasts of an interesting octagonal design with 8 walls. The external walls of the fort have been built with granite stones and lime mortar, while the interior of the building have been built with fired bricks. Apart from these, 2 cellars were built next to a deep well, which were underground structures used to store gunpowder, and these rooms remained cool even during summer months. The fort is a must-visit to witness the grandeur of Islamic-style architecture. The trek up to the fort is a little bit difficult, but the view of the Western Ghats from the top is spellbinding. Number 3. Living Root Bridge. These kinds of bridges are common in southern part of the Indian state of Meghalaya. They are handmade and formed of living plant roots by tree shaping. They are made from the aerial roots of rubber trees by local peoples. As long as the tree from which it is formed remains healthy, the roots in the bridge can naturally grow thick and strengthen. New roots can grow throughout the tree's life, and must be pruned or manipulated to strengthen the bridge. Once mature, some bridges can carry as many as 50 or more people crossing and have a lifespan of up to 150 years. These bridges need active care, or else they may decay or grow wild and become unusable. Number 4. Dhanushkodi. Dhanushkodi is an abandoned town at the Pamban island of the state of Tamil Nadu in India. It is only about 24 kilometers west of Sri Lanka. The town was destroyed during the cyclone in 1964 and remains uninhabited in the aftermath. On the night of 22 to the 23rd of December 1964, severe wind was blown, which formed estimated wind velocity was 280 kilometers per hour. That is 170 miles per hour, and tidal waves were 7 meters, 23 feet. height. An estimated 1,800 people died in the cyclonic storm, including 115 passengers on board the Pamban Dhanushkodi passenger train. The entire town was marooned, and the government declared Dhanushkodi as a ghost town, unfit for living. Number 5. Tibetan Monastery, Golden Temple, Coorg. It is the largest teaching center of the Nyingma lineage of Tibetan Buddhism in the world. It is located in Mysuru district of state of Karnataka. This spectacular monastery was constructed in 1963. This place is one of the largest Tibetan settlements in India, with over 5,000 nuns and monks, who are currently apart here. The renowned Tibetan Golden Temple is surprisingly the biggest tutor of the ancient Buddhist lineage, of the art of Nyingma. The major attraction of this place is the 40 feet tall golden Buddha statues. The walls of the temples and institutions are decorated with beautiful paintings depicting the characters from Tibetan Buddhist mythology. The altar is decorated with various flowers, candles and incense sticks. This place is really worth a visit. The aura of the monastery, apart from its lush garden, not just reflects the purity of education been provided within the golden walls, but also the beauty of the higher enlightenment, which together makes it a site rare and distinct in itself. Number 6. Chandabayori Step Well. Step wells are wells or ponds in which the water is reached by descending a set of steps to the water level. Chandabayori is a deep four-sided step well with a large temple on the back face of the building situated in the village of Arbanari in the Indian state of Rajasthan. Chandabayori can be dated to 8th to 9th century. It consists of a long corridor of steps leading to 5 or 6 stories below ground level. Chandabayori consists of 3,500 narrow steps over 13 stories. It extends approximately 30 meters, 100 feet, into the ground, making it one of the deepest and largest step wells in India. At the bottom of the well, the air remains 5 to 6 degrees Celsius cooler than at the surface, and Chandabayori was used as a community gathering place for locals during periods of intense heat. The 2012 Hollywood movie The Dark Knight Rises, starring Christian Bale as Batman, used Chandabayori as inspiration for one of its production sets, but was not actually filmed on location at Chandabayori. Thank you for spending some time with us. If you like the content, please consider subscribing our channel. We really appreciate your support. See you soon. Bye.